Hey, what's up everyone? This is your boy James and I am back with another video for you guys today. And today I just want to do another reaction video to an interesting video when it comes to with the topic of personal empowerment, and especially when it comes to with that topic too. This video popped up on my feed when I was just really scrolling through YouTube and just really figuring out how I could really just build my YouTube channel, but also, certain content that I react to as well. And this video popped up just out of the blue, and I just really want to check out what it's all about too. And I didn't really actually fully watch the video. I just really, look at the title, and I just really want to just really, watch this for the first time, and especially when it comes to the topic of personal empowerment, when it comes to with happiness. It's just like when it comes to just with that topic alone, happiness can really just look different for so many people and comes in many forms when it comes to just like pursuing that, experiencing that, especially in our own lives as well, because we're different people, we're coming from different cultures, different backgrounds, and etc. And when it comes to with this video by Maggie McCormick, so if I'm saying her name correctly, let me take a look. So yeah, Maggie McCormick, shout out to her when it comes to with this video by Maggie McCormick, when it comes to with this video alone, and just really explaining, what she just figured out, and just really explaining that in a short amount of time too when it comes to with this video. And if you guys ever want to check out this video at any time when it comes to with the original video too by Maggie McCormick, I'll post a link to the original video below, so if you guys ever want to check it out for yourselves at any time, you're more than welcome to do so. But if you guys want to listen to my reaction, just listening and watching the full video, do it, and just really listening to my natural responses with my feelings and thoughts about it too, and explain what I feel about it at the end of it too. Feel free to do so. And without further ado, let's get this video started, and here we go.
What if I told you the truth I wish I had have known earlier? Hi, I'm Maggie. Welcome to my channel. So this is embarrassing to admit, but I used to want to be famous. Like, I really wanted it ever since I was 12 and I had my first role in the school play. I got attention, I got accolades, and I thought, this is pretty good, I want this. And like many actors, it came from a deep place of unworthiness. Like a lot of kids, I felt overlooked, not seen, not special. And so acting gave me that moment of attention, that moment to shine. It was something that people said that I was good at. So I thought to myself, in my little child brain, if I get famous, then everyone will like me, then life will work out, then I'll be happy. I chased that dream for years. The auditions, the rejections, the small wins, always thinking the next role would be the one that made me feel complete. But here's what I've learned. I'm worthy right now, and you're worthy right now. We're worthy because we exist. We've all heard the stories, the Jim Carreys of the world, who say that once they became famous, they felt empty and hollow inside. Why? Because they're chasing the wrong thing. They weren't actually seeking fame, they were seeking love, validation, and acceptance. Things that they could have given themselves all along, things that I could have given myself all along. Another example from my life is that I thought that no one would love me unless I was thin. Any relationship that didn't work out, I would think it was because I wasn't thin enough or pretty enough. This belief controlled every facet of my life. I was absolutely obsessed with it. And guess what? I did get thin and I did find love. And now I'm 7 years into that relationship with my dream partner, who is literally everything I've ever wanted. And as you do when you're in relationships, sometimes you let yourself go a little bit, and I gained some weight. And it still was an obsession in this relationship, even though I had love, do have love right now. But I had this realization. What I really wanted wasn't the perfect body or the perfect relationship. What I wanted was my own love. To feel love for myself, to approve of myself, to deeply accept myself as I am. No matter what I weigh, no matter what I look like, to be okay no matter what. And I could have given myself that a long time ago as well. Think about it. How many times have you chased a goal, achieved the goal, and then felt happy for a minute or two, and then you're on to the next goal? Then you felt that the
Yeah, I
satisfaction, that
experienced
itch,
that
that
mentally.
urge to achieve something else.
Yeah.
You know, I work with the elderly. I'm a podiatrist, and most of my patients are over 70, a lot of them well over 80, over 90, and I've even got some over 100. And I've been doing this job for over 20 years. And let me tell you, that gives you a whole new perspective on life. I know what it looks like to age well. I know what it looks like to age poorly. And I'm not talking about looks, I'm talking about mobility and health. I have patients in housing commission flats. I have patients that are in multi-million-dollar homes overlooking the beach. I've got patients who spend all of their money on lottery tickets, and when I ask them, what are you going to do if you win? They say, what do I need all that money for? I would just give it to my family. So they're spending all their pension money, all their spare money, even in this cost of living crisis, on lottery tickets for a dream that they're not even going to enjoy because they feel too old to enjoy life. However, I also have some patients who are amazing. They're so curious. They've got a sparkle in their eye. They're so fun to be around. They've got a great sense of humor. They'll say, I look in the mirror, I don't recognize that old lady, so I just keep walking. You know, they never stop growing. They've got purpose, whether it's gardening or traveling. Some of them are doing crazy things. Like, I had this patient who's like 85 or something, and she jumped out of a plane.
Whoa,
These patients are so inspiring. There's really something about them. They tend to be really joyful and really content and really accepting. And I think these patients, whether consciously or unconsciously, they understand something crucial, and that is we're either evolving or devolving, but we're never staying the same. If you're not growing and learning and experiencing, you are dying. You're getting smaller. Your world is getting smaller. You're stunted. No one is going to stay the same. I had a patient the other day who was complaining to me about her wrinkles, and she was 92, complaining about her wrinkles because her 70-year-old daughter-in-law has lovely skin, and she was envious of that skin and wanting to get the $12 skincare product moisturizer that her daughter-in-law has. And I'm like, you're 92. I have so many patients who
age is just a number.
How old do you think I am?
Yeah, I get it.
This obsession with what we look like externally doesn't stop unless you choose to stop it. You want to know what true freedom feels like? It's when something that used to scare you doesn't scare you anymore. When you can speak in front of people without your heart racing. When people who used to bother you, who maybe were mean to you or cruel to you, when their words don't affect you anymore. When you don't care what people think. When you've had wounds and triggers that used to just set you off. When it's like water off a duck's back. That's true freedom. When you can look in the mirror and see your aging face and completely accept yourself and love yourself. When you can look at your middle-aged body and go, yes, my body is changing, but I still love it. When you can walk into a party and not be thinking, what will people think of me? But be thinking, I'm curious, who's here? Who can I meet? What can I learn today? That's what real confidence looks like. Not the fake kind when you're seeking validation, where you're putting photos of yourself on Instagram to make it look like you have a wonderful life. Real confidence
a lot of that
is when
nowadays.
external things don't get to you anymore. Where you're not walking around getting offended, taking things personally, or being triggered by people. No one has that power over you. I used to desperately want to pay off my mortgage. I still do. Of course, I want to pay off my mortgage. But I used to think I wouldn't feel safe until I paid off my mortgage, which is 25 years. And then someone said to me, imagine having paid off your mortgage and then think about your finances. What comes up for you? And I'm like, oh, well, I've got to pay the rates and I've got to pay the bills and I've got to pay the XYZ and what if this and what if that? And then it became very clear to me that my fear was around scarcity, of there not being enough, of not being safe. But I can give myself that feeling of safety and security right now by trusting that it's a benevolent universe, trusting that things always work out for me, by reframing the negative into the positive. I'm bastardizing this, but I think Einstein said, you need to decide if this universe is friendly or not. And for a long time, I thought the universe was not friendly. But now I truly believe that she is benevolent. She is always pushing you and helping you to grow and to give you the things that you say that you want. However that looks like, it may not be how you think it should look, but that's what she's doing. I had an experience recently with my YouTube channel, which I really, really want to grow. I love it so much. I genuinely love YouTube. So now's probably a good time to ask you to like and subscribe and maybe comment if you're enjoying this video. But yes, recently I released a video and it did really well. It's at 33,000 views, which is huge for me. Very, very exciting. It's what I always wanted.
Milestone there. Wow.
And then something interesting happened. Fear began to creep in a little bit. I started to get a little worried about the next video. What if it doesn't do so well? What if it was a one-hit wonder? What if I can't replicate that success? I had forgotten the whole point. The whole point is to grow, is to serve, is to evolve. It's to add value to people through my videos. It's not to go viral. Of course, I would love my videos to do well, but keeping it in perspective, what is the point? The point is to make videos that help touch, move, and inspire people, to help them lead a compassionate life, a joyful life, offering the knowledge and wisdom that I've gained over my 48 years. Everyone has something to offer. Everyone has life experience. There's always something to offer. So the journey is the destination. A lot of people say it's not the journey, it's the destination. But a wise teacher of mine said the journey is the destination. This is it. This is it. Not when I get 100,000 subscribers, or not when, you know, you're thin or you're rich or whatever. The journey is the destination. The joy isn't reaching the goal, it's the process of getting there. It's all the little wins and victories and struggles along the way. It's the hero's journey. It's when you take your first step and you've got your backpack, and then you travel along, and there's dragons you got to slay, and there's things you got to overcome, obstacles.
I like the way she thinks.
Scary forests, old man with a crystal ball, all these things. That is the hero's journey, and that is life. The journey is the destination. It's not getting to the peak of the mountain. Although that is nice, once you're there, then there's another mountain, and then there's another mountain, and then there's another mountain. Thank God there's another mountain. So here's what it took me 30 years to understand. You can have everything you want right now, because everything you think you want is because it's going to give you a feeling. It's going to give you a feeling of being loved, accepted, validated, enough, approved of, all the things. You're actually searching for that feeling, and you can give yourself that feeling right here, right now. You want to feel worthy? Give yourself permission to feel worthy right now, and you're so worthy. You're so worthy. You're worthy because you exist. You're an aspect of God. You want to feel safe now? Then choose to feel safe now. Choose to believe that you live in a safe, benevolent universe that loves you. You want to feel loved now? Don't wait till you meet that partner. Love yourself now. Make the choice to love yourself now. Develop a relationship with yourself right now. We're meant to grow. We're meant to evolve. We're meant to dream big dreams, but not because those dreams will make us happy. It's because the process of growing itself is what brings fulfillment. Look at your own life. What are you waiting for? What is the thing that you think will make you feel complete or whole or happy or content? And give that to yourself right now. The choice is yours. Are you going to wait till someday to feel complete? Life is not about meeting some magical destination. It's about growing until we take our last breath. It's about evolving and trying things out and being the best we can be. You know, every time we try something new, we step out of our comfort zone, new doors open, new opportunities appear. It is amazing what can happen when you get into your discomfort zone. It really is a hero's journey. I am so excited by life. Every year that I look back on the last year and think, oh God, that wasn't a good look, or how embarrassing, that's a good thing. That shows that I'm now in a position where I can do better than I did then. And I hope to live that way for the rest of my life. Thank you so much for watching. Much love. See you in the next video.
Wow, very powerful. And shout out to Maggie McCormack for that inspirational video. And I was really blown away when it comes to what she was sharing in this video too. And it really just hit home for me too when it comes to just like not only with my life, but also to just like, you know, as a content creator. And for those who are new to my channel, and for those who are subscribed to my channel too, just like when it comes to just with my channel over the years, and even just, having this channel since 2007, but really starting to build it in 2020 when it comes to just with the topics of spirituality and personal empowerment, and just really diving deep into that. It was really powerful, beautiful experience, just really meeting some awesome people, and just really learn a lot about myself too when it comes to just like who I am, but also too, way before with 2020 building my channel up, it's just like when it comes to with my own life and how I grew up, just like in a really kind of like really good family too when it comes to with my parents, both my mom and dad, and just really experiencing things when it comes to as a kid, growing up in Orange County, California. I've seen some things when it comes to with that, experienced some stuff. I won some awards when it comes to with good behavior, with rewards to College Junior or anything like that. I have like a bunch of those too when I was a kid. I don't know where it's at, but I know when it comes to just with those awards that I got as a kid and in middle school, and even in high school too, I got award too for really being a good student. And even just like with now, as I've been through challenges throughout my life too when it comes to just having Asperger's, and even just like saying that alone, just like in my 36 years of living, I have no problem saying that, because I'm truly content who I am as a man, as a person, when it comes to with my flaws and gifts and everything. And just like when it comes to just like how I have this really, genuine drive to really just improve on a regular basis, and to really just live my best life, and really doing that in a really powerful way, growing this, not only this YouTube channel when it comes to with the topics of entertainment, and everything else, but also when it comes to just like with personal growth, and with with the topics of relationships and wellness and self-care and so much more too. It's just like I love to, I'm a really giving person. I love to create spaces for people to really just share their own feelings and thoughts about certain topics, and really just for them to really just be themselves, really just truly be authentic. You guys probably seen this before on my live streams, whether people watch certain content from when it comes to with Pop the Balloon, or other reaction content when it comes to with parodies and podcasts, dating shows and everything like that when it comes to with that. But when it comes to with the topic of what Maggie McCormack is talking about when it comes to with happiness, and really just pursuing that for ourselves without having to really just seeking that validation from other people, and really just figuring it out for within ourselves, is powerful. And even if it's just like the most difficult thing ever, I totally understand, because I've been that way too in the past, just really trying to seek that validation from people, trying to fit in, trying to like just really just being the cool crowd and just trying to fit in, and that really never really worked. I mean, I always tend to be the person that's always been like the middle ground, and just really just really figuring it out, and just really doing some crazy experiences from other people. And it's just like, and I really ask myself this, it's like, what, I'm just gonna live my best life, and if people have a problem with that, that's on them. It's like, fuck it, excuse my language, but it's just like when it comes to just like how you want to grow and how you want to really experience life and pursue your own happiness, but not only doing that, but also really continuing to really just be a genuine healthy person, not just within ourselves, but also towards people that you interact with, and with people that you care about, and especially in our environment, really makes a difference. And I'm just sharing my own feelings and thoughts about that too. You guys could share your own feelings and thoughts, if how you guys feel about what I'm saying too when it comes to with this video. But it's just really powerful and really important too for people to really just experience life in their own way, just really continuing to live and to thrive and to grow and to just experience life in all of its forms too, especially in our relationships with life, not just with other people, but also within ourselves first and foremost. If you're a man, if you're a woman, black or white, Asian, straight or gay, etc. Or even just like if you're an entertainer, or like myself, sometimes I want to be an entertainer. Or if I say I am an entertainer too. People like my content. And even if you're like a nerdy hippie like myself, or if you're a gamer, if you're just like, wherever that you're passionate about with life too, when it comes to with that, it's beautiful. And truly, connecting with that in a really genuine and healthy way. And I'm a big supporter of that, and really some big supporter of people who really want to just live their best lives and really just want to be a genuine, healthy person on a regular basis when it comes to just really, building communities and really just supporting each other, and to really just seeing people thrive, our environment just being healthy and thriving, and just really doing that in a really powerful way too, when it comes to just, seeing people thrive, seeing people just, accepting of themselves in a really healthy and powerful way, and to really just, supporting their environment, where it's just like we have this kind of like powerful connection to our beautiful planet called Earth. Earth is very beautiful. And even just like when it comes to experiencing life as well, just really experiencing that, in many forms too, from traveling to just really experiencing, all sorts of things too. I could go on about this too when it comes to with this video, when it comes to with personal empowerment and personal growth too. It's just really discovering that for ourselves, and even just like when it comes to finding our own validation, even just like when it comes to just like, seeking that within ourselves and not seeking it from other people. It's really powerful, even though it's the most difficult thing, just because we want to just be connected with people who really accept us, who really respect us and appreciate us too. But at the same time, just really, when we find that place where we can really just be content and really just be very accepting of ourselves too, not just physically but also emotionally and mentally also, it's the most powerful feeling ever. And for me, personally, I'm at that stage right now to where I'm just, I'm cool with where I am. I experience loss and happiness and just, most beautiful things when it comes to with life, and experience the most challenging things when it comes to with life. And I'm still here. I'm still being who I am. I'm still the most a genuine, healthy person. I continue to really just be that way. I appreciate the people that support me, family, friends, intimate partners that I had previously too. And, my supporters too as well on social media platforms like YouTube and Instagram. And I'll continue to really just be who I am until I take my last breath, like Maggie McCormick said, and how she wants to do that in her own way when it comes to with this video. So I just really want to just address that. And I probably went fully deep into this video too, because it really hit home. And especially when it comes to, with life, it's just, man, it's not to be taken for granted, basically. And it's just, it's really cool that Maggie McCormick has, with her, job and everything else, as she connects with people who just like, when it comes to with her work. And I've experienced that before, but not in the work-wise, but also with just like, supporting my family too, when it comes to just paying my grandparents a visit, before they passed, and even with my mom too, and with my dad. And just, I met a lot of people too who are way older than me, past my generation, learned a lot from them. They think I'm the most cutest and coolest person ever, which is, I respect that too. And even with people that are not my family too, I met some amazing people in my life as well, men and women especially. And it's just, I'm just have this kind of drive and love for life, and just really continue to really just live my best life, and really just connect with people who really want to do the same, and really just build those kind of healthy connections with each other too, and with our environment, and especially within ourselves as well. So yeah, without further ado, I think I went a little bit deep into that, but so be it. I'm a nerdy hippie. I'm fully embraced that, you know. And when it comes to with this video, if you guys ever want to check out this video from Maggie McCormack, you know, feel free to do so. And big shout out to her for just making this video. I really enjoyed this video. I was fully surprised about it too when it comes to with that. And yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to her channel right now since we're, you know, on the topic of that, because I really enjoyed this video. Giving it a like, show support. I'm gonna save this in my playlist too. Why don't you? So yes, yes indeed. And yes, I thank you guys for watching. If you guys like my reaction and my, you know, sharing my personal story when it comes to, you know, with my own life and what I'm doing when it comes to with, you know, sharing my gifts and building this channel when it comes to with entertainment and so much more too, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about it too. And if you guys want to show support, feel free to like this video. And if you guys want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel, making sure you hit all the notifications so you'll get notified for all the things that I'm doing. And I will see you guys around in these social media streets. So you guys take care, live your best lives, continue to be who you are, fully embracing that in a really powerful way. And whether you're a man, if you're a woman, straight or gay, black or white, even if you're an alien, if you're a Saiyan, if you're a Kryptonian, yes, I'm going there because I'm an anime fan. I'm a nerdy hippie. I'm fully fucking embracing that shit too. So when it comes to with that, much love, many blessings, and take care.